Hey, it's Terry Dixon. Here we are at 6 Palmer Lane. This is a rental property that I own, and we've had it for about 12 years, maybe 13 years. And we just recently, the tenants moved out, so I recently spent a couple months remodeling it. I wanted to show you what I did and how much it cost, because I think we did it at a really nice cost. I did most of the work myself. I hired a painter for a week and a couple guys. That was about $1,000 in labor, and I'll go over all the parts of the material list of what we used and how much that cost. So here we are walking up to the back door. The way this thing's set up, you just kind of use the back door as the entry. Got some trash out there. There's a propane tank. This is in the country, so you got propane heat. And there is no central heat and air here, so I've used 2 propane heaters and some electric heaters. Here's our door. And the place is well insulated and it heats it up just fine by doing that. There's also a wood stove right there. Here's the kitchen. Now, the only thing I did in the kitchen, these cabinets have been here. We painted them several years ago. It's got a new refrigerator, propane gas stove. We did furnish the place. It had some extra furniture, so we furnished it. And I don't know if that's going to, if the renters are going to keep it or not, but it's here if we want to do it. I even thought about doing like an Airbnb with the thing. I just wasn't sure if that might be the best use of it. Washer and dryer. The cool thing about this, it is a 1-bedroom, single level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now we have the washer and dryer units. There's a shower. Let's see if I can flip this thing over. Not sure if that's better or not, but there's a shower. This is the 2nd bedroom, bathroom. Get my bathrooms and bedrooms mixed up. Box. Toilet was replaced a couple years ago. I did put this new vanity in. It was $68 at Lowe's, and then you had to buy the faucet and some other stuff with it. Replaced that. The old one was just nasty. It had been leaking, and it was kind of moldy, and the press board it's made out was falling apart. So we ended up replacing it. I had to do a little trim work around the base because the tiles there. I did not do the tile in this bathroom. It's the only floor I hadn't touched in the whole house. Just didn't want to do it. It was in decent shape, and it is a laundry room. So here you walk in. Cool thing about this house is it is a great room. Let me show you. That's a ceiling up there. That's the big ceiling. I have to get the dimensions, but it's like 20 by 20. I mean, it's a big room, and you got views out the window of the mountain and the pond across the way. Of course, I don't know if you can see that very well. The light's not that good. There's one of the propane heaters. Like I said, the other thing will chase you out of here. Heats up real nice. Big bay window. Here's that fireplace. Let me just kind of go to the bottom. It goes all the way to the ceiling. It's huge. It's about 8 feet wide and just a big old fireplace. Now, it was painted. Why do people paint red brick? I can't figure it out. I've had a number of properties where they painted the brick. What my wife and I do is we take a Jasco product. The only way to really get the paint off there is sandblast it, and that'd be kind of messy. So we take a Jasco product, kind of dissolves the paint, and it gives you this rustic look, which, quite frankly, I kind of like. And not everybody likes it, but, it's better than just nasty green or nasty white or whatever that is. So let's walk. Oh, before we walk over to the hallway, there was a porch in this house. Now, it had been enclosed when I bought it. Sorry about the junk in there. This is kind of where the remains of the construction project are. But this is a painted wood floor. We drywalled it, painted it blue, a real nice, pretty blue color. And there's a desk there. You can actually look out the windows and see the view. There is a deck out in the front. Let's see if we can go out here. I'll just kind of peek around. I got some stuff in the way. That's the deck out in the front. And again, you got the real nice views, very pleasant. You could actually read a book or do some work or whatever the case might be out there on that deck. So let's go back inside. Hope I'm not making you dizzy here. Go back in the door. This was the original front door of the house. Now it's just an interior door. And go to the hallway, and then we'll head back to the bedrooms. Again, there's a bedroom here. I kind of set this up as an office. If you can see that, we ended up painting the whole house. It was in desperate need of it. We painted the whole house, kept the same colors. We did the yellow and gold and we redid all those things. Oh, by the way, there were some cracks in that drywall. I don't know if you can see it very well. I ended up putting like 30 pounds of mud in these ceilings. Now, granted, I'm not the best drywaller in the world, but man, there were some cracks, and it actually came out pretty nice. It's been a couple months now, and it hasn't fallen out yet, so I guess that's a good sign. So there's a bedroom 1. Bedroom 2, back here in the corner. So we got to fix that window. We got some furniture in here. Decent size. They're 12 by 10s. They're nothing huge. Again, there's that second propane heater in the hallway. Here's the master bedroom. Basically the same size as the other ones, but it is back corner of the house, and it does have the attached bathroom, which when we redid this. Now here, I did not do the tub. I kept the tub. We got some acidic water, and that's what the drip is in there. But once you get that flushing and running, it clears right up. It's actually a jacuzzi tub, if you can see the jacuzzi jets in there. New toilet, put a new toilet in there, painted everything, redid this vanity. Again, that was about $150, $160, plus the faucet. We put that, got it to fit that size. It was 33 inches or something like that. Now, what we did here is we did the floors. And this was the linoleum like was in that laundry room, but we put Pergo, the laminate down, hardwood, lumber liquidators. Got a great deal, man. It's $250 for all this Pergo, this room and the whole kitchen we did. I thought it came out just great. You can see the contrast between the hardwood floor, the original hardwood, and this Pergo. It's not bad. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. It's really not bad. I think it looks really nice. There was carpet on this hardwood all throughout here. This was all carpet. Didn't actually realize there was hardwood underneath it till I was starting to pull up the carpet. And I go, oh my gosh. So what did I end up doing here? Somebody had, if you can see some of these swirl marks and stuff like that, somebody kind of messed it up trying to refinish it. I did not go through and drum sand it and do that whole big sanding bit. What I did, I cleaned it and kind of buffed it up real good, put a couple coats of a varnish, floor varnish on it. Man, this stuff just shines. It just came up great. Now, the great room here had the hardwood. There was no carpet, just an area rug right there. And I shined. This was a little more faded than this because it had been in the sun for years. I did the same thing, cleaned it, buffed it real good, put a couple coats of a varnish on it, and man, it just shines. It just came up great. And when there was no furniture in here, man, this whole room sparkled with the floors. Now, here's that kitchen again. Give a better shot of the kitchen if I can back up here a little bit. That's the floor we did. Again, that was a linoleum floor. It was nasty because it just you clean it, looks great, and then you step on it and you leave tracks. It was just a mess. So we ended up putting this Pergo down, this laminate floor. This stuff's tough as nails. If I rent this thing out again, hopefully it'll last through another tenant or two and don't have to replace it again in the future. So that's the Pergo, the laminate. There's a rear deck. I think we came up through there. We replaced that deck a couple of years ago. So the whole project, doing all this stuff, the flooring, the paint, the labor, those vanities, redid some of that shower toilet, was about $2,500. Hey, call it $3,000 by the time you plug in some other stuff. It cost about $3,000. And I think the place just shines. We didn't do massive work, but for $3,000, about a 1,400 square foot house, we just made it shine. So, you can do this to a small house like this. Of course, the larger the house, the more expensive it is. But $3,000, you can really make this thing shine. And it was, it wasn't destroyed, but it was just old and dirty and just really needed a facelift. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Any questions, you call me, 540-227-8195. That's 540-227-8195. Thanks.